a man's hair in his lap. OK, now then, let's just remove that and see what happens if we go for the Rolls-Royce of syrups, OK? There it is. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see how fast you can go. Handmade in Korea, it'll cost you £250, but it is made from 100% natural fibres, which are longer, so you can cut it to your own spec.
Hello.
Side parting is quite a head-turner. Really... Oh, no! 68 miles an hour, and it's all over. His self-worth is ruined. The moral of the story, then, seems to be that if you want to go really fast in a convertible, get yourself something very cheap, very made of nylon.
Absolutely. Now, you may have noticed that all of the wigs there were blown off forwards. It's something to do with aerodynamics. It's actually because the wind comes over here and then it goes that way. Bit of a problem. However, the good news for wig wearers is you can get round this by having a car with this, a wind deflector that's been fitted to some of the more expensive cabriolets.
OK, let's see if it works. We refitted Barry in the most expensive but worst performing wig, which in the TVR blew off at just 68 miles an hour. As you can see, we're going past that now, and it's still looking good. We're into Autobahn territory, getting on now, I think, for about... Oh, look at that, look at that. Coming up to 140 miles an hour, and still Barry is able to maintain his dignity. That wind deflector really works.
Astonishing. You know, I think that is just the sort of thing that makes us the world's premier motoring programme, because we set out to answer the questions that you didn't even realise needed asking.
Quite. Shall we meet a guest?
Yes.
Good idea. He is Mr. Pop Idol. People say he's the rudest person on television, so this should be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Cowell! I'm sorry about this. I'm very well, how are you?
Another warm welcome, thank you.
Oh. I think I know what their problem is.
What?
It's those contestants on Pop Idol. You're just not hard enough.
What would you say to them?
Oh, believe me, you couldn't transmit what I've got to say about them.
Well, the difference is, Jeremy, I actually know something about music, you don't. With respect.
On the evidence we've seen so far, I'd counter that you don't know a thing. That... What's he called? Bill Gates? No.